The sales associate at an exclusive boutique refused to help me because I couldn't afford anything. Not knowing I was there to discuss their upcoming contract with my fashion line, I probably shouldn't have worn my old jeans and sneakers to the meeting. But after 17 hours of flight delays, lost luggage, and a taxi driver who took the longest possible route from the airport, I just wanted to check that the boutique's display space was ready before tomorrow's official launch event. Meridian was the most prestigious multi-brand store in Chicago, and getting my collection featured there had taken months of negotiations. This was my first major retail placement after 5 years of building my brand online, and I was equal parts excited and terrified. The moment I stepped through the door, I felt the chill. 2 sales associates stood near the register, both impeccably dressed. The taller one glanced at me, whispered something to her colleague, and they both smirked. I approached with a smile. "Hi, I am here too. We're actually about to close." The tall one interrupted. Despite the store hours clearly posted showing they were open for another hour, she didn't even try to hide her disdainful scan of my outfit. "I just need a quick word with Madison," I explained, referring to the boutique manager I'd been coordinating with. The second associate stepped forward. "Madison isn't available for walk-ins. Perhaps you could try one of the department stores on State Street. They might have items more in your price range." I felt my face flush. "I am not here to shop. I am Alexandra Chen. I have an appointment." The tall one raised a perfectly shaped eyebrow. "Alexandra Chen has a meeting with Madison tomorrow morning, not today." "Yes, but I arrived early and wanted to listen." She cut me off again, voice dropping to a stage whisper. "This isn't the kind of place where you can just wander in wearing whatever. Our pieces start at 4 figures. The least expensive item in the store is a pair of socks for $220. Her colleague nodded in agreement. "We've had issues with people coming in to take photos or waste our time trying on things they can't afford." I took a deep breath, reminding myself that my response in this moment would affect my brand's relationship with the store. "I understand. Could you please just let Madison know I am here? I am the designer of the Asian collection you are launching tomorrow." The look of confusion on their faces might have been satisfying if I wasn't so exhausted before they could respond. A voice called from the back of the store. "Alex, is that you? You are early." Madison rushed forward, elegant in a black sheath dress, her face lighting up with recognition. "We weren't expecting you until tomorrow's event." "How was your flight? Educational," I replied with a pointed glance at the associates. I was just being informed about the store's price points and clientele. To Madison's credit, she immediately understood what had happened. Her smile remained fixed, but her eyes hardened as she turned to the associates. "Elise, this is Alexandra Chen. Her collection will occupy our front display area for the next 3 months, and her pieces are projected to be our highest-selling items this quarter. She's also the youngest designer ever featured in Meridian's 40-year history." The color drained from both their faces. Madison continued smoothly. "Alex, let me show you the display we've prepared. Then perhaps you'd like to review our sales staff training protocols. It seems we have some adjustments to make before tomorrow's launch." As we walked away, I heard Madison murmur. "I am so sorry, don't worry about it," I replied. "But I do have one condition for tomorrow." "Anything," she said quickly. "Those 2 associates will be personally responsible for unpacking, steaming, and displaying every piece in my collection, all 68 of them." The next morning, I arrived at Meridian in one of my own designs, a hand-embroidered jacket that had taken me 3 months to create. Kendra and Elise worked silently, carefully arranging my clothes with the precision born of fear. During my speech at the launch, I made sure to thank all the staff who reminded me why I started designing. In the first place, because fashion should make people feel welcomed, not judged. My collection sold out in 2 weeks. It's letting people hang themselves with their own assumptions, then watching them scramble to untangle themselves.